बरोबर.
ओके जी, एक बार एक राउंड करा लेते हैं.
Namaskar, Hari Om.
हरिओम.
Okay. This is very interesting. Last week we have discussed, Nathan Sahab, you missed, about the importance of what is being said in the previous verses, and the importance and the significance and the luck, the good luck, the blessed good luck of some of us who are sitting here as panelists in this particular program, and the good initiative of Subhash Sharma Sahab for creating such a platform and such a program and giving us, all of us, such an opportunity, which Bhagavan himself has talked about in the previous shlokas, which I have discussed last episode, where he said, Bodhayantah Parasparam and Kadhayantah Malnityam. So Parasparam is all of us are learning from each other, and and also we are teaching to each other. And not only these 5-6 of us who are sitting here, through us we are learning and teaching and discussing and also debating. And tark ko tark bhi kar rahe hain hum bhi. And in the process, the people who are watching also are getting benefited. In the whole system, these are all getting blessed by the Bhagavan, because they are the kind of the people whom I will take care of it, he is saying. And then now, today he is starting with that in the first word itself, Tesham. He said, Tesham ka matlab wahi hota hai, and on those kind of people and like that. And they are the people, Tesham satata yuktayam. So those, on those, whoever is getting committed on those kind of, in that line, on those lines, I am going to take care of them. That's what he is saying. And what kind of people? Bhajatam Priti Purvakam, that's what he said. And we have already discussed about it. And Priti is also the love, the devotion, the bhakti, basically. And some people say that the love is the gopis, love is the one form of the highest form of the bhakti. And some others say that the bhakti, devotion is the higher than the love, the preeti or the prema or the pyar kind of a thing. So they leaving that tarka again aside, what he is saying is basically you develop that kind of a liking. Once you develop that liking towards a particular thing, the chances of you getting focused with a single-minded focus is important. To get that single-minded focus, because the chanchalam hi manaha, the mind is extremely, fickle-minded, and it goes here and there. So that is why buddhi ki avashyakata hoti hai. So that's why even in Gayatri mantra or any other, but Gayatri is the Parama mantra, is the most powerful mantras of all the mantras. What basically are we saying is the buddhi ka, Bhagavan hame sudbuddhi de. That is what we are asking, Bhagavan being devotee in our prayers. In whatever sadhana that we do, the abhyasa and then the yoga, that which is prescribed in the darshanas and then the shastras, which are incidentally sacrosanct. However, scientific mind we may want to take, but as we discussed and as I am listening carefully, it is we who have to adapt ourselves. It is we have to probably change and transform ourselves in the prescribed form and then the shastras that were given by Sahi understanding. And what is given in the shastras is to understand the Parambhava and the Parandhama. That is the final consciousness we need to understand. For that Sahi knowledge की जरूरत होती है, and for that Sahi buddhi का भी आवश्यकता होता है. So that buddhi God has to give. And what will that buddhi do? What is the definition of buddhi? Is nischayatmaka buddhi. It is the discriminatory power the buddhi gives. It is different from mana and then the chitta. So buddhi is the decision maker. Decision about what is good, what is bad, because we know हमारा अंतरात्मा में अंतःकरण में मालूम होता है, but very often, more often than not, we tend to उसको दबा के we get carried away by the interplay and then the play of the senses and the mind. And hence, to control the mind and the senses, we have to use the buddhi. For that, we need to have a buddhi and sadbuddhi. सदबुद्धि से सद ज्ञान मिल जाता है और ज्ञान से भी बुद्धि का विकास हो जाता है. विद the intellect opens up and then people become, it's not enough if you're intelligent, we need to be wise also, and hence the wisdom. इधर बुद्धि का मतलब not only just intellect, but we are talking about, Bhagavan is talking about wisdom. And he didn't say about buddhi here. Incidentally, he is saying about buddhi yoga. That's what he's saying, He never left it just at buddhi. He said the buddhi yogam. So that buddhi yoga ka, when he added here, that makes it integrated wisdom. So it is not just like, any other knowledge and an intellect activity, mere intellectual activity, which may lead to तुम्हारा अहंकार and then कुतर्क का, संभावना हो जाता है when we only use our intellect. So buddhi yoga, the integrated wisdom की बात कर रहे हैं भगवान. So that buddhi yoga, how will it come? So for that you need to be prepared. And then he is given a beautiful analogy of a lamp, diya. So that's what, and Radhaji is already explained. So there are 4 things we are talking about. The first one is the diya, that mud, whatever that khullad jo bhi hota hai, diya. So, or even any metal, like he has shown some 2-3 types of metallic lamps that Nathkarni Sabi just shared. It is not about the lamp, we will come to that. So it is about, the container, let's say, that earthen diya. The second one is, what is he talking about? Batti. And then tail, and then hava. Each one has got its own significance. Because of the time, I think Radhaji has explained very briefly. So the hava is an important thing, because without oxygen, the lamp cannot light. Actually, if you keep it in a vacuum kind of a state, it will not. So हवा भी जरूरत होता है, लेकिन जितना हवा, ज्यादा हवा लगे तो बुझ जाता है. And because this hava is the temptations of the senses. The sensory objects will be keep on giving that kind of a stroke, and then that storm, they'll storm, and then they'll try to close the fire, cover the fire. And hence it is important to have sahi matra ki hawa ki zarurat hoti hai. And then the tail batti, of course, she is already explained. And this diya is about the preparedness of the sharira. So our sharira, the body, can be taken as the diya, the container. It's not about collecting or keeping or only focusing on a particular diya. So even if we have these 4, is it enough? Is it enough? No. Then what else is required? The light. So somebody lighter की जरूरत होती है. So दिया है, बत्ती है, तेल है, हवा है, सब कुछ है, लेकिन फिर भी अपने आप खुद जलेगा नहीं दिया. तो इसके लिए वो that match stick और लाइटर की जरूरत होती है. जो लाइट जो होता है वो भगवान in the form of a guru, because that's why Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru जो होता है, then the definition of Guru also is Gushabda Andhakarasya Rasabda Tan Nirodhakasya Guru. So that the one who enlightens, जो तमस्सोमा ज्योतिर्गमया वाला होता है, जो गुरु होता है, through Guru, the Bhagavan, and Bhagavan is Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. The Jagat Guru is Krishna here. So he is the one who ignites that particular light in us. That's what he is also saying. There is a beautiful analogy I wish to share here from the Puranas only, from the Ramayana actually. How humble people also, like talking about the earthen diya. It is made up of the earth, the mud, mitti se bana hua hai. So son of the soil, they say, when we say, talk about, and Balram Singh is also saying, though he is currently sitting for a long time in US, but he keeps on saying that मैं गांव से हूँ, मैं गांव से हूँ. So that is the power of the son of the soil, And whenever we have to talk about the humility and then the humbleness, we talk about the son of the soil. So a great example from Ramayana is Shabari. Shabari is a tribal woman, an old lady, unpad gawar, and she's been there, and she has done all along in an ashram of Matanga Maharshi ke ashram mein. She has done so much of Sushrusha, and she is not known as the so-called, Darshanas, Vyakarana, Shastra, Tarka, Nyaya, Mimamsa, Vedanta, and all. She has not studied. And she was a very simple lady. And Matanga Maharshi has given her only one particular Upadesha, that you keep on doing your daily chores and then create some nice fruits and then keep it. एक दिन एक आदमी आएगा, उसका नाम है राम. ये राम जी आएंगे, जब आएंगे तो उनको ये फल दे देना, तुम्हारा जीवन का साफल्य हो जाएगा, ये फल साफल्य हो जाएगा. That is the only Upadesha he has given. He is neither given mantra, tantra, yantra, jnana, oh, and all. He has not given all that. And she just held on to that particular thing, and she kept on waiting and then only doing that every day. Satata yukta hai nityam. Every day with a single-minded focus, she focused, and then she doesn't know. She is supposed to be blind also, and she doesn't know how Ram looks. And the Guruji Matang Maharshi has not told Ram बोले तो ऐसा नीला होता है, ऐसा अजान बाहु होता है, अरविंद दलायताक्ष होता है, ये होता है. Even if he would have explained, she wouldn't know. She cannot picture him, and she doesn't know कौन ये राम कौन होता है. Even Shriram Darbha goes there also, she would not know who is actually Ram. Even if I told that my name is also Shriram. So, but she was waiting with only Shraddha and then Vishwas. that गुरु जी ने बोला है कि राम जी आएंगे और मेरा मुक्ति दिलाएंगे और मेरा साफल्य हो जाएगा. एंड शी केम, एंड जब राम जब आए थे, इन्होंने पहचान ही लिया. और राम भी शबरी के बारे में सुना नहीं है. किसी ने कबंग राक्षस बताता है कि वहां जाओ, वहां पंबा नदी तीर में एक शबरी करके देन वन ट्राइबल वुमेन मिलेंगी आपको. एंड ही ऑल्सो गोज. बट जो आत्मा का रिश्ता होता है ना, दैट हैज मेड देम रिकॉग्नाइज ईच अदर एंड रियलाइज ईच अदर. एंड दैट इज ओनली पॉसिबल विथ गुरु वाक्य एंड भक्ति और श्रद्धा. यही भक्ति, ये योग होता है. दैट इंटीग्रेशन, द इंटीग्रेटेड वर्क एंड विथ ए कॉन्सेंट्रेशन एंड देन द फोकस, वी विल रियलाइज, एंड देन अपने आप हमको जानकारी हो जाता है, हम ज्ञानी बन जाते हैं. इसीलिए बुद्धि योग की, ज्ञान योग की, भक्ति योग की, कर्म योग की बात करते हैं. दैट इज द योगा, दैट इंटीग्रल effort that we need to do is the importance of these shlokas, and that is a good analogy to explain these 4-5. The rest of the things are the questions and the understanding that is expressing Arjuna. That is giving the encouragement to God also. Okay, सही जा रहा है, अभी साला लाइन पे आ गया है. And because he is a brother-in-law, that he is reinforcing to the God. Sir, I know, sir, that you have already explained to me 9 chapters. You are the great man. So, not only you, but the others also have told me who are very familiar. Incidentally, this Asita and then Devala are the sons of Kashyapa. And Asita and Devala. Devala's son is the Dhaumya. Dhaumya is the Purohit of Pandavas. In the letter, just for Jankari ke liye. And Dhaumya becomes the Purohit and the Raja Purohit of the Pandavas. So that is the Rishta. And of course from Narad से लेके व्यास तक. And अभी ये सब ने बताया, मैं जानता हूँ सर, आप बार बार बोलने, अब आप स्वयं बोल रहे हैं तो आप स्वयं भगवान में मैं जान चुका हूँ, और बताए हैं मेरे को ऊपर कटाक्ष करें. And then he is preparing it, and the God also in the Vyasa Bhagavan in the Bhagawadgita is preparing us for the Vishwarupa Sandarshan in the next chapter. I think everything is very logically and so nicely presented. And Sharmaji, you be stay blessed. And once again, thank you for giving us this opportunity for us to Paraspara Bodhayanta and then Kadayam Nityam for next 8 more episodes. All of us will stay blessed, and then we will revel, because Tushyanticha Ramanticha, that's what he said. He is not only just left it at Tushyanti, he added Ramanticha also. It is just not enjoying, but reveling in the joy. So he is doubly enforced that Tush jo karte hain Bodhayanta Kadayanta Tushyanticha Ramanticha. That's what he said. So that's what we'll do. Let us enjoy, let us stay blessed, and not only that, and revel in the glory of the Lord through this. And if there is time, we will see any Jignasu is there in the next round. Thank you.
So chapters are 8, but episodes are many. So don't forget.
Yeah. Uh, So more than ever, it is the need of the hour for us to emulate the message which is given by Bhagavan in this particular chapter. Having discussed several things that in the last half an hour, coming back to the 10th chapter and the present context, when he said that I will take care of them, I will ignite the ज्ञान दीप को प्रदीप कर दूंगा, एक बुद्धियों को दे दूंगा. ये बुद्धि की more than ever it is extremely important, and that bodhayanta parasparam, it is very important more than ever because of the onslaught on the Sanatan Dharma from various facets in the world, various within the country. There are several divisive forces at play. In order to ward off that and to encounter these kind of programs, this kind of people who are in this program have a extra responsibility, and to spread the gospel of the Lord and the truth, unlike Bible, because which is a scientific and subjective knowledge of practical way of life, that is Bhagavad-Gita. And Bhagavan, it is given reinforcement that by doing that, whether you get blessed me or not, it is a matter of faith and then Vishwas की बात है. Even अगर छोड़ देंगे तो भी, even as a intellectual mind, if you apply, by spreading this, एक आदमी से दूसरे आदमी को हजारों तक, more than ever, it is extremely important for this Sanatanis to get together. I think यही 10 साल से, अभी 8 साल से हो रहा है यही प्रक्रिया, यही हो जाए और लेट मोर पीपल कम इनटू दिस एंड देन एक साथ जुड़ जाएं और पुनः प्रतिष्ठापन करें हमारी धर्म की, यही मेरी आस्था है. आई डोंट वांट टू यूज politically disturbing unnecessary comments. I don't want to give which are politically otherwise. अगर मैं जय श्री राम बोलूं तो भी ऐसा जमाना आ गया है that it will be, मेरा नाम से मेरे को बीजेपी से